Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Viewers, welcome to my online geography class of the course Fundamentals of Geography, Topic 2, Concepts of Geography. It will be helpful for the students who are reading geography in CSS, PMS, BS, or MSc in geography. As our topic is concepts of geography, so now we explain in detail the concept of concepts for geographical understanding. Geographers use 7 concepts to help investigate and understand world. At a time, you use several for these at once, while other times you use just 7 concepts in geography are 7 concepts in geography are these: space, number 1, space, place, interconnection, change, environment, sustainability, and scale. It means that at a time, if we have to understand anything about geography, we can use all these 7, and sometimes we just use the one. When we use the 7 and when we use the 1, it depends on the area, it depends on the topic about which we will talk related to geography. If we people, for example, if we people talk a big city area, then maybe we have to discuss all these seven concepts, then we will be clear about the concept. If we take just a small area, for example, if we have to study a desert, then maybe all the 7 not be included to understand that area. Maybe it will be clear just by understanding one, like place, or one like change, or we have to interconnect two or more to understand that concept. So now we see in detail spices word. This word is looking like that this is a spices, but this is an acronym, a word formed from the first letter of the words. S, first S, it means space, and P, it means place, I, it means interconnection, C, it means change, E, it means environment, S, scale, and then S means sustainability, space. The first concept of geography is space, according to this arrangement. So, the way things are arranged on the earth is surface. Space means the way in which the things are arranged on that surface. Second is the place. It's mean the surface that is identified, given. And interconnection, the relationship between all things, both animate and inanimate, and all the processes, both natural and the human. It's called the interconnection chain. The dynamic nature of all processes on earth, whether slow or fast, small or large, is called the chain. Next is environment, specific place on the earth and all the things, both animated and inanimated, that are there. Scale, the spatial level at which geographical inquiry takes place, personal, local, regional, nation, or global. Sustainability, the ongoing capacity of the earth to maintain all life. It's mean what is the scale of sustainability, in how much we have the knowledge to sustain every natural thing which is found on the earth. Space, to most people, space means empty universe, but geographer has a different meaning. Geographers investigate the way that the things are arranged on the earth's surface. They look for patterns and try to explain them. The concept of space helps to do that. It has 3 main elements. Location. Location means where things are located on the earth's surface, mean The things are located in a desert, in a city, in any mountainous area, near to the equator, away to the equator, and so on. Spatial distribution. The shapes and patterns in which things are distributed on the Earth's surface. Its mean the things are arranged in linear way, in a circular way, they are arranged in a sparse way or any other way. Organization. How and where things are arranged and managed on the Earth's surface by people. In this picture, we can see and clear the concept of space. This peak is of a desert and there are some sand dunes, the same space, different space, other spaces. Where the things, space means we have already read about it, where the things located on the surface of the earth. And this is the crowded space because there are many vehicles on the road. How geographers use the concept of space? Geographers use the concept of space to investigate the way that people use to change the space in which they live. They recognize that different groups of people use space in different ways and that changes over time. They also investigate the ways that improvement and communication in transport and communication have made links between places quicker and easier and the ways that this is changed the second concept of geography is places. Places are the part of the earth's surface that are identified and given meaning by people. Your home and your school are important places for you because these are the places where you spend more time of your life. A place can be as small as your bedroom and as large as your entire planet. This is a picture of a place are many places. If we say that this is a place, then we say that this is the place of a big city. If we say this picture is of places, then we say there are many mosques, there are many metropolitan areas, and there are many bus stands. So if we say they considering many things, then we say that this picture is of different places. If we consider this picture, this is place of one thing, then we say it may be the place of a city. Physical characteristics of a place. This is a place space with meaning, and this is unique character, the people who live here. This is only one pattern between two houses or between two any buildings, and this is a crowded picture which show that this is a place of different places, different houses, different activities which occur in a big city. Importance of places. Places play an important role in the lives of every person on earth. Places can be natural, that is shaped by the environment and largely unchanged by man, are built, that is constructed by him. The life of every person and animals on the earth is influenced by place. Places determine our relationship with one another. Our closest relationship are like to be with people in the same place. The environmental and the social qualities of a place all influences the way we live. Climate, landscape, types of plants, resources, transport, networks, environment, venues, and all workplaces have major impact on the way we live. When geographers use the concept of places, geographers use the concept of places when conducting any geographical inquiry. For example, geographer visiting Bahawalpur city in Pakistan would use the concept of place to help understand why people originally settled here there, how the city was built, and how it has changed over time. They would also use place to investigate the important role the city plays in the lives of Bahawalpurians, Pakistanis all over the world. Just place influences people, people also influences place. They, the ways in which we live, the actions we take change the places. Geographers investigate the outcomes of these changes. It means people and places are directly interconnected with each other. Both they give meaning to themselves. Like people give name to a place, same place also give the name to the others. Difference between the place and space. The concept of place and space can be difficult to separate, but it will help if you remember that places can be divided into spaces. For example, a small place such as your school has different spaces. Each of these spaces has its own purpose. There are spaces of learning, playing, eating, running, building, such as classrooms and computer rooms, such as playgrounds and play equipment, such as cafeteria and canteen, such as staff rooms and administration. Interconnection. No place or thing on the earth is in isolation. It's mean everything which is found on the earth is interconnected directly or indirectly with other things. All environments on earth and every living and non-living found within them are connected. These connections can be local level or global. Geographers use the concept of interconnection to better understand the complex links between natural and human processes that shape our Earth. Places and people can be linked in many different ways that can be categorized as natural processes such as water cycle and food chain, human activities such as the movement of people, the production of trade and goods, and the flow of investment and money linked within and between countries. Interdependence or interconnection mean connection between groups of people and the environment. Relationship in our rapidly changing world. This is Kenya and this is Europe, and they are interlinked with each other. Why? Europe export करता है यूरोप एक्सपोर्ट फ्रूट्स 44% fruits from Kenya, and Kenya exports fruits to Europe 44%, and it also import some electronic gadgets 45% that are from Europe. Due to these things interchange, these two big places are interconnected with each other. Change. The earth is constantly changing. Some changes occur very rapidly and are easily to see, while others take place over millions of years and are almost undetectable to us. The concept of change is important in geography because it helps understand that what is happening around us and see the world as a dramatic place. Over millions of years, Earth has been shaped and changed by natural processes such as climate, earthquakes, volcanoes, running water, and storms, to name just a few. In more recent times, humans have shaped and changed the Earth to suit their own needs, but events such as volcanic eruptions and tsunamis are reminder that powerful natural processes continue to alter the face of the earth regardless of what humans do. It means the world is everything is continuously in changing process. Some are constructed and some are destructed. Some take years of changing, and some are changed in few days or few processes. Changes in environment. This is this is also a natural process and which is continuously changing, a sequence of events which lead to change. Water is evaporated from the surface of water bodies and from the environment and from the surface of the plants also. It is changed into clouds. Then clouds are changed into rain, and rain change into water. Changes that affect people. Work in the fields is hard with no machinery. There will be better paid jobs in the city. Number 5, environment. The world in which we live is made up of many different environments. Some environments such are natural, physical, such as deserts, forests, oceans, mountains, and ice caps. In order for an environment to be natural, its soil, rocks, climate, plants, and animals remain outtouched by humans. Other environments have also been altered by humans that very few natural features remain. These environments are known as built or human environments and include large cities, towns, suburbs, and vast areas of the farmland. Human environments not only affect the natural features, soil, rocks, climate, plants, and animals, they also affect climate. Most environments on Earth are now combination of natural and man-made features. For example, Antarctica, the harshest environment on the planet, is considered a natural environment despite humans have altered some areas of it. Environmental interaction and sustainable development. The physical and the human world. A sequence of the reactions. Different reactions are occurring continuously on the natural phenomena. So the natural things are changing continuously. How environmental study help geographers? The study of different environments helps geographers to better understand and appreciate natural processes such as how weather, how mountains are formed, and how rainforest and local reef grow. The concept helps geographers to analyze the changes humans make to natural environments and better appreciate their impact so that they can be managed more wisely. Sustainability. The concept of sustainability relates to the ongoing capacity of the earth maintain all lives. This means developing ways to ensure that all resources on the earth are used and damaged responsibly so they can be maintained for future generations. Sustainable of living meet the needs of current generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own. Many of the resources such as oil and gas are non-renewable. This means if we continue to use them, one day they will one day run out. Other resources such as wind, forest, solar and water are renewable. This means that they replace themselves naturally or can be replaced to meet the needs of which lesson sustainability gives. Sustainability encourages us to think more closely about renewable and non-renewable resources, ways in which they are farmed, and the speed at which they are being used. It also encourages you to look more closely at renewable options and take great care of action to improve sustainability. Actions to improve sustainability can operate at a number of levels: local, national, and international. Local level. Recycling of paper and plastic by individual. In Australia, the government has begun to encourage sustainable use of energy through the establishment of wind farms and hydroelectric power plants and measures to promote the solar system. Efforts to protect engaged wild whale species around the world have attracted media attention and focused on public opinion on maintaining breeding grounds free of large whaling vessels. Scale. The concept of scale is used to guide Geographical inquiries, geographers study things that take place on any different spatial levels, meaning from small areas such as local part to very large areas such use of oil and coal all over the world. The use concept of scale to look for explanation and outcomes at different levels. A geographical inquiry of the ways in which people use parks, for example, may be carried out at a range of scale from smallest to largest. There are also level local, regional, national, international, global. Inquiry into the daily visitors in neighboring park, inquiry into the weekly or monthly inquiry to the impact of visitor on park, into the animal poaching in national parks, inquiry to the use of all marine parks all over the world. The way in which people, in which geographers organize experienced and present ideas, scale, units and dimensions. These are the different things which are seen in this picture. This picture is a zoom out picture of any area. This is European area and this is its zoom picture which show the different activities which are performed on these. These are some references from which you people can get very good and detailed knowledge about the topic concepts of geography. I hope so. This will be very useful for you people. Take care. Fi amanillah. Inshallah, I will be. Inshallah, I come with new video for you people. Allah Hafiz.